What's up? It's your boy SOBCD Games, and today we're going to be reacting to a Sonic Forces review from IGN. Now I never did a reaction to an IGN review before, but I'm really curious to see what they got for Sonic Forces because y'all know how excited I was for Sonic Forces. Hopefully they don't say this game is terrible. Let's just watch it right now.
There's a massive energy source approaching.
The unthinkable has happened. Sonic has been defeated and Dr. Eggman is conquering the planet. The only one who can put things right is your custom-made character with some help from some old-school Sonics. The premise behind Sonic Forces sounds like an amazing mix for a Sonic game, but its inconsistent level design leaves it just a few steps short.
Oh my god.
So they're building weapons here, huh? Making everyone work like robots. It'll be Eggman's turn to get pushed around when I get a hold of him.
The character creation is one of Sonic Force's best features, and it feels great to be able to live out a childhood Sega fan dream of making your own Sonic character. You pick their species, customize their look, and dress them up in all kinds of fashion, from stylish to downright odd. Seeing your creation do wild stunts alongside Sonic and his friends is endearing. There are 3 types of stages in Forces, all of which have great visual design and are set to a stellar soundtrack that combines Sonic remixes, 16-bit throwbacks, and cheesy late 90s pop rock. Modern and classic Sonic stage types have you controlling those respective characters, using their unique playstyles to run through a mix of 2D and 3D levels. If you're coming off of Sonic Mania, the physics here will take a bit of getting used to, as they don't feel anywhere near as smooth. On top of that, the frequent momentum changes and hazard-laden
they jumped off on purpose for this video. I know they did.
React to or running straight into a pit. At least it's nowhere near as unfair as games like the notorious Sonic 2006. But overall, the stages feel inconsistent. You'll have a few good runs with a lot of cool gimmicks, followed by one with a focus on finicky platforming and bad hazards. All of the stages are on the shorter side, and there's no limited number of lives to worry about, so a lousy death due to questionable design every so often is a lot less rage-inducing than it could be. The third type of stages have you controlling your avatar character, who uses a special gun called a Wispin to harness different kinds of Wisp energy. Lightning gives you a supercharged electric whip and lets you zoom through strings of rings and enemies when powered up, while the drill sends you charging in a straight line to attack and lets you burrow into the ground. The Wispin you equip can greatly affect the way you go through stages, and it's fun to go back to previous levels and find hidden secrets and earn more gear by using a new loadout. But a lot of potential for interesting stage design goes unrealized thanks to the short length of the stages. Plus, classic Sonic's presence here
that's
seems
a problem
like an afterthought,
short
since he
stages.
appears in only a handful of levels that are over far too quickly. Amazingly, the boss battles, which tend to be a fairly weak element to most Sonic games, are actually quite good in Forces. They're challenging but not overly long, and feature some stunning backdrops like this fight among the winding coils of a giant snake. The problem is that there aren't enough of them to make them a big reason to play Forces. And that's part of the overall problem. Sonic Forces feels like it's ramping up to become something amazing, with an epic battle between Sonic's friends and Eggman's army, but both the story and the gameplay just wind up fizzling out.
See, I didn't beat the game, so I don't know what's going on right there.
After that, you can replay levels to improve your scores, rescue other players' avatars, and unlock a handful of hidden challenge stages to earn loot, but it still feels like there's a fair bit of wasted potential. More levels and more big, exciting boss fights would have gone a long way. On top of the joy of creating and playing as your own character, there's a lot of goofy charm that makes Sonic Forces hard to be too disappointed with. The graphics are colorful and engaging, and the music is a pumping backdrop for extreme team-ups, super speed cinematics, and lots of ruminations on the power of friendship. Several of its stages even have some good ideas and replayability, and there are a couple of surprisingly strong boss fights, but it doesn't build on its handful of
gosh.
and it screeches to
They gave it a 6.9.
For more on Sonic Forces, check out our video of the first 14 minutes of gameplay and us messing around with the character creator, and for everything else Sonic the Hedgehog, keep it...
They gave it a 6.9. I guess it's not that bad. It would have been better if they just gave it a 7. Cause they only complain about shit that they probably did themselves. Y'all seen they jumped off that bullshit. Anyway. There you go. There's IGN's review. That's what everybody's been waiting for. 6.9. Personally, I think this is like the second best Sonic game that I played. But that's my opinion. I give it a 9 out of 10. Because the only problem I got with it is the stages are too short. And the story, I think the story is good. There's just some things that just happen out of nowhere. Like Like in the beginning where it's like, Sonic is dead, and then when you about to play, they just come out the door and be like, Sonic is alive! Like, they could have done better with that, but personally the story was good to me. And, yeah, stage level is just too short, that's the only problem. 9 out of 10 for me. IGN gave it a 6.9. There you seen it. This been your boy SLBC Games. Peace.